Hello guys and welcome back to another weekly special video. So here we have the Bank Nifty's chart in a 5 minute time frame. So starting from this vertical line, dotted line that you barely see, from there this is the today's price action. So we can see that today it's more or less it's a complete sideways action, complete throughout the day. Only once it has seen a breakout from there, but it could fairly withstand that, and it again came back, and overall for the whole day we couldn't see much of a price action happening. For most of the day it is in this zone. Only for half an hour or so the Bank Nifty was outside this particular zone. That is because yesterday we have seen a good movement towards the upside, and day before yesterday also we have seen a good upside movement. So that is day before yesterday, and from today this is the momentum that we have seen in the Bank Nifty. So we can come back to this detail later. So let me remove all these drawings, and let's since it's a weekly special video, let's go to our weekly charts to see how Bank Nifty is doing on a weekly time frame. So it's taking some time to load the chart. Right, let's do it once again. So yes, here we have the weekly chart of Bank Nifty. So as we were discussing from the last, even from last couple of weeks, and also previous months, we were talking about this gap. Okay, so we know that this gap, any gaps are going to act as support and resistance. So since here Bank Nifty is coming from the top, then this is a level to watch. So exactly like we were discussing, this gap initially acted as, even though it looked a little bearish, but it we could not see any close below this zone, and we could not see any confirmation also. So from there we could see that towards the last week of January we have seen a positive move. That is, these two candles put together, we have seen an inset candle formation at the very important location. And now last week, as you can see, it has also given us another inset candle formation, because initially, see, between this is a big red candle, so the next green candle is within the body of your this candle. And now your last week, this is the last week's price action of Bank Nifty. There, even there we have seen the body of this particular candle is within the previous week's candle. So it was a huge this was a huge, like, it's going to be a tighter zone, because we have seen two inside candle formations there. So that is why on a daily time frame also we have seen a lot of sideways action for quite some time. So now again we have seen another positive signal, which is a bullish engulfing pattern at this zone. So now all this is telling that this is looking pretty good. This level is looking pretty good, and it is acting as a support. So on a wide, see, of course, we cannot see 1 week momentum. It's in very rare scenarios we can see, but as we can see as of now, it's a bullish sign from last couple of candles on a weekly chart. So on a weekly chart, Bank Nifty is looking little bullish. So in order to take this, in order to prove us wrong, then we need to see a close below this line. Only then we can say that it is, a downside. It has changed its direction basically. So we can say this because we have seen a Bank Nifty holding at this level with this inside candle formation, and now we can see a good bullish engulfing pattern right there. So let us also quickly check from the volume and see whether yeah, now you can see that the volume is also supporting this candle. So now we have to, this doesn't mean that we'll continuously see every day as a green candle in our daily time frame, but we can say that it's definitely taking support at this location. So to change that view, we need to see a breakout from this level. Until then we'll stay positive, even though it is a counter correction move towards the downside. Okay, so I can also say that because let me take the volume off now. We can also say that, see, I'm roughly taking from there. So we have seen a pullback, and we have seen a correction there and a pullback, but this was holding up, and then again a pullback, but a failed breakout there. We could not see a breakout, but from here we have seen a breakout. Okay, so from this swing low that happened in almost last week of October last year. So from there again, it did not break this level. So in order to come to a in order to come to a conclusion that it is in a downtrend, we need to see a break from there, but that did happen. Instead, we have seen a breakout from there. So now this is this there is your swing low, and this there is your swing high. This gap itself is pretty big, so it's going to take some time to see a breakout from there. So in the meanwhile, we can say that this is the important level, and that is what we are taking a reference as of now. So on a weekly chart, if it's at least it's not in a downtrend, it's in a moderate sideways momentum, and also it is given us some it has given us some clues that it wanted to go up, but that doesn't mean that bank nifty will daily rise. But let's see how. But if it has to rise, then the next important level for the bank nifty is going to be this line at least. Okay, so that is going to be the next resistance, or also we can also say that the half of this candle, because couple of times we have seen bank nifty taking support from this level. Okay, so this level may also act as resistance for in the bank nifty on a weekly time frame. So that is how bank nifty is looking on a weekly time frame. Now quickly remove these drawings and then get back to our daily chart and see how it is looking. Yeah, on a daily chart, as you can see, bank nifty is still holding up this level, because that is a gap again. This is a gap again on a daily chart. So now we have seen a negative candle here by touching this location. So now it is also looking like an island candle, because it has we have seen a gap up opening, and then the candle range itself is very small there. So if you see any close below this on a daily time frame, then we should understand that it is again going to act sideways for some point, or it's going to come down. So as you can see here, see, look how tight these candles are. That is because we have seen that is because of our weekly time frame. See, on a weekly time frame we have discussed that this is an inset candle and also this is an inset candle. Okay, so because of that, we were seeing continuously a very tight range here packing up. So now we have seen some sort of breakout. See, the only thing troubling the bank nifty here is definitely this whole zone. Okay, so it has to deal with this. So not even once after this zone has formed, we have seen price action coming into this. So let's see, it's going to be interesting now. If we can see a price action coming into this, then you should not be trading until you see a breakout from there. Okay, so you should be very careful on this zone when you're trading it on a daily time frame. So that is how we have here that is how we have the bank nifty here. So now let's quickly see how the nifty is looking here. Okay, so here let's first talk about the weekly candle. So here, as you can see, it's a good positive sign, because earlier we have seen a bullish engulfing pattern there, and also for the second time we are seeing a bullish engulfing pattern there. So we can see that it is showing some interest even in the nifty on a weekly's time frame. But the thing is here, this small zone is acting as a very good uh, resistance for the nifty. So until you see a breakout from this level, you cannot come to a conclusion on a weekly time frame that the nifty is in an uptrend. But yes, your major trend, your on a wider time frame, it is already in a upward trend. So you can see that by these pullbacks and the breakouts, and here you have seen one breakout, but that is failed. Again, we have seen a breakout from there. Now it is getting, we have seen a correction happening. Now it is on the way towards the upper side. But the thing is, from here there is a chance that we may also see a rejection from there. But in order to finalize on that, we should see another candle uh, in red color, so that again there is a chance for the Nifty to come back to this level. Okay, so until that happens on a weekly time frame, it is looking good, but this is the only level that is causing us trouble. So this level is going to be very, very important on a daily time frame. If you are trading on a 5 minute time frame, if you are an intraday trader, mark these levels and act accordingly, because multiple times we have seen a failure from this level. So if you are trading on a smaller time frames, it's better to have this level marked on your the intraday time frame as well. So here there is nothing that is saying that it is negative apart from this level. Okay, so now quickly let's turn this to a week or a daily time frame. As you can see on a daily time frame here, we can say that Nifty is stuck in this zone. Okay, it is stuck in between these two support and resistance areas. So now from there we have seen a momentum towards the downside. Now again Nifty has it's trying to come towards this location. As you can see, this candle itself in the Bank Nifty, we have a red candle today, and here we have a positive candle today, but both are gap up candles. Both are looking like an island candle. So after this, if you see a close anywhere, at this doji, below that doji, then we can expect some sort of negative some sort of negative movement in the Nifty. Until then, let's see, let's hope how this is. So also let's check the volume here. So here the volume is looking constant. It's looking okay. If it is not super strong, see, this is the only red candle that we have seen on February 12th. After February 12th, we have seen reasonable green candles, if not a strong green candle here on February 15th, which is looking like a doji. But we have seen all green in our candles, and our volume is also constant here. So no, this is at a very crucial location, so you have to be very careful while trading on a daily time frame. On a weekly time frame, yes, they are all positive, but the problem is they are standing right at this resistance level on a weekly and a daily time frame, so you should trade accordingly. So now let's see how Bank Nifty has performed on a 5 minute time frame today. So this is the Bank Nifty chart on a 5 minute time frame. As you can see, okay, as you can see here, this Bank Nifty has opened here. So the next on the downside, the important swing reaction is that. So we could mark that, and we can see that there is a, a bullish engulfing pattern again that is coming at this location. So now if you draw it, if you readjust this according to this wick portion, the last candle's wick portion yesterday, we can see that it is touching, and from there your first target could have somewhere been here. This is not a great risk versus reward ratio, so some might have not taken, but those who have taken that as the target may have seen a good target achieved. And the second chance came from this candle, 11:45 candle, which is a pretty solid a hammer candle that is coming after a down. This is the hammer candle, and it is coming after a good downside momentum. So that is also coming at a very important zone, so this zone. So from there again we have seen Bank Nifty reaching good heights, at least till there, if that is your first target. So most probably, most of the time, Bank Nifty today is trading sideways. That is, we know the reason. That is because after such big movement from the last couple of days, as you can see. Okay, so this is the previous day, February 14th, and this is February 15th. So this is the momentum. So after that, it is kind of understandable. So it is trading in this zone. Okay, so it is trading in this zone. It needs to settle. So it's trading sideways. So after this, if you see and on a weekly chart and daily time frame, we have seen that it is almost near the resistance area. Okay, both in Bank Nifty and Nifty. So this is how the charts are looking for Bank Nifty and Nifty on a daily and weekly time frame. So hope you have understood, you have learned something from these charts based on the last week's price action in Bank Nifty and Nifty. See you in our next video. Until then, happy trading, and please try to do some back testing in the weekend, so that you will be able to improve yourself. Okay, so don't neglect your back testing part. Pick your strategy and don't waste your weekend. Try to do as much of back testing as you can on Bank Nifty and Nifty if you are concerned about these instruments. All right. So thank you guys. See you in our next video. Until then, happy trading. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you.